Hi, this is Daniel from Myself Studios, and I'm just showing you the updated version of the game Elemental World. Uh, Basically, what's been changed since the last video is just overall improved systems like the crafting and stuff. So I'm just going to show you creating the account, because we've also changed the player crate and now you can have more than one player. Using it as test. And currently it's closer to what it's meant to be looking like, but it's still nowhere near the end products. So login for the first time, here's the character selection. Currently there is none because I've just created this account. Hit the create button. Now it's been changed so it's male and female, so it's more like the final product, because I'm going to have multiple races with male and female. So you just press that and then select, in this case, human, but the other races will be available as soon as we can get the modelers. Name it. Create character. Obviously this is nowhere near finished and it's going to have set rooms rather than create your own, but for now it serves its purpose. The loading screen is only temporary because it's going to be changed to look better. Since the corruption of the old data, I've had to basically remake this area a little bit. So where it used to be a nice flat-ish area going up smoothly, it's gotten a lot more roughed and healed. Magic shop's back, so this is where you can buy your basic magic gear and potions. You still got 3 basic quests that are just testing. And here's a blacksmith. He needs his animations redone, but this shop. Now the weapons actually need ammo, so I'll just buy some quick. Also the crafting system has been updated, so I'll just quickly show you. So now instead of having 2 pictures of the iron ore, so iron ore and iron ore, it's now just numbered, so you can just say you need 2 iron ore rather than having 600 different pictures. And of course that works with the items as well. And these recipes have now been updated slightly to match more of what is going to be available. So this is 2 iron, which you have to refine the ore, and 1 piece of wood. Obviously later on there's going to be different ores, different woods and everything else, so this is going to be changed, but it serves its purpose. Again, hammer, wood, all of this can be changed. You got your basic things over. I'll just go kill some of these people to try and get a bow and show you the new stuff. The camera now shakes when you get damaged, so yep, I'm gonna have to go buy some magic spells. Yep, and go magic missile. I'll do it. And now I've fixed the issue with the talents. So when you do that, it's no, it's in the corner. But yeah, this is one of the small bugs that comes and goes every time I update it. But yeah, that's going to be fixed out eventually. I just got to fiddle around with some of the settings. But yeah, magic spell. This one's the advanced 3-shot missile. Whereas that's 1. I think it might be random or something, but sounds and everything will be changed. Oh, there's the bow. One of them must have died. So I'll just go grab that bow and oh look, it's the thing. It's now in summer mode where butterflies appear from nowhere. And it looks like it's about to rain, so that's gonna be great for us. Good.
Oh.
And it looks like that skeleton's also bugged out a little because of the AI is not fantastic right now, but it is functional. But most of these issues are caused by not having Unity Pro currently. I'm only on the basic. Right, now I've grabbed the bow. Here's 6 arrows, equip the bow. And actually I can probably leave that open. Now every time I shoot, it should use up an arrow. Although again, it's kind of bugged. Yeah, it now seems to only consume it once I equip the thing, but again, these are all minor bugs which are caught. Again, it seems you get this running animations, which is another bug when you're just standing still when you're equipped the bow, but I'll just have to check into this. That's and everything that, and that's kind of pretty much everything that's new or been updated. The map's currently set to very low because of it keeps causing issues with the actual AI for some reason, and also the player indicator is not rotating right, but it is the right position, so it's just a matter of figuring out why it's doing it. There's a little PvP area here for people that are together and just want to battle each other, and I'm aiming to add on to the area some more mobs to kill, some new stuff to build, a couple more new shops, stuff like that, with the aim of once my first Desura check comes through from sales, buying a patcher so any of these little minor bugs I fix can be patched within seconds, rather than having to go through the whole wait but like a week for them to check all the files, or about a day and a half or something for them to check the zips and fix all the issues, and it will hopefully make things a lot smoother. I also plan to add, once I get Pro, that will mean hopefully all of this nasty sort of outlines and everything around the trees will be able to be gone, because I'll have higher textured trees and special performance boosts, so it only renders what's in front of me, so I can have everything cranked up to maximum better, because at the moment it's getting about 40 frames a second, which is not ideal, because I'm trying to make the animation smoother and so you can sort of dodge and have an action sequence. There's different ways to control it, so this is mouse, so then you sort of sidestep. Yep, there's the rain. There's also point and click, so you can just click and it moves. I'll wait till the next save and then I'll sort of exit this and come back in a minute. There we go. Well saved. That was a short rain. And right, I'll be back in a second. Okay, and I'm back. Right, I've just gone back to the main menu because at the moment there is no options menu, so I can't just go back to main menu and everything. That will be made the second I get my first Desura check, and so I have my money in, but because right now money is absolutely zero. So just log back in. 2000. And there's the female from before. It tells you the level, it tells you its name, and the race, so in this case human female. And then you can just either select it, and then hit play, and it will load it back up, or you can create a new one. So play, create the lobby, or join in this case. Enter. Wait for the screen. This loading screen will be eventually made better. This is the only place you can spawn at the moment, which helps for when you get bugged through the floor or something. And then it's got your quest and everything back again. And you keep, and for whatever reason, the talent's reset itself to the right position. Again, I'm going to eventually add a button so you can just press the little refresh button in case it's just a matter of it's not auto-refreshed every time it's added as new talent. But these are very early alpha bugs and nothing really game stopping. I've had issues with the Linux, and I think it might also be Mac versions, but hopefully that's gonna be fixed very soon, because with Linux it seems that the Unity pop-up menu that's normally at the start of these things doesn't show because of Linux or whatever. I'm not quite sure exactly because I'm not used to Linux, and those are causing errors, like it seems to put the game in very basic mode where this is currently in good mode. So it will add in good mode there is shadows, there is sort of some neatening of the trees and stuff. And for now I've had to disable the space backgrounds because it was causing some weird errors between the sky and everything. But once I figure out how to make it look nice so it only shows space at night and sort of evenings and mornings rather than all day, that will be back up and making this look nicer. And that's pretty much it. I've sort of, the only thing that's, I will add links in the description to where you can buy the current version of the game, and I will make this version that I've currently got available on Desura as soon as possible, but they have a few days waiting while they check and verify and everything, and even the zip files and standalones take about a day and a half. But again, I need player feedback from on everything pretty much, like, do you think this recipe is too expensive? Do you think this item needs to be sort of randomized slightly more? Or, like, there is a bug here, like missing shadows, etc. Can you fix it? Yeah. Because without, and also there's the first person mode, but again that's slightly buggy because I haven't got, it renders everything currently, so you can see the inside of the head sometimes. And go back here. Okay, and that's a new thing. It seems to have cycled animations or something. Alright. I'm finding bugs all over the place. I mean, it's not game breaking, but it is slight annoyance for me. But again, this is really early alpha, so everything still works as it does at the current version, but it's fixed a lot of problems, so you can still chop down wood. Again, it's still mine, although I don't think I've got a shovel on me. Yep. Again, I've got to try and, there we go. Sometimes it's not too, again, these issues will be fixed as fast as possible. And the mini-map now has sort of icons for the players, so you can see blacksmith, magic shop. I'd change the quests and icons and everything eventually, but again, no budget to change the UI from what it's currently set to. But you can see these little people are sort of quest markers eventually. Magic shop will have its own little wizard hat or something, blacksmith will have anvil or something, and again, all of this will eventually need to be updated and like databases rebuilt and stuff to accommodate how many people can have players and etc. Right, I'll just leave it there. But basically the point of this game is to make an actual RPG. So if you want to be, let's say, a male dwarf riding a horse through space with a plasma cannon, you can do that. It's there's nothing gonna be stopping you doing that eventually. But again, most of these mechanics are still gonna need building. And a small mechanic that I'm gonna be adding soon. I've just got to wait for the guy that built the asset to sort of get it through all the sort of store page. Is basically the Dimensions and Portal add-on, which will basically be you can shoot portals like in the game Portal. So, like, if I shot Portal A here on this wall, and Portal B, let's say, over here on this wall, I walk through one of them, I pop out the other. The Dimensions mod is not the mod. The Dimension part of it is basically, if I put down, let's say, a portal here on this wall, I would go and be able to see through it and see an alternate dimension that's on the exact same area as this. It would be good for when you're doing sort of time travel stuff. So you might have an ancient relic and you put it in the middle of a ruins, and that suddenly puts a massive dimension bubble around you, so you can see back into the past, and so on. And yeah, that's about it. Night's just turned on this game, and all the lights have just started turning on. And once I've got the programmers, the villagers and everything will go back home like normal people, like in the game Skyrim and Fallout and that sort of thing, where it will have an actual people walking around. So at 9 o'clock, she is just going out to work. At 10 o'clock, she's at the store. At 5 p.m, she's back home, and then she's making food. 6 p.m, goes to sleep, whatever. But I'm trying to make it so it is a true RPG. So if you want it to be a drug dealer, great, go for it. If you want to be, just a normal person that socialises, there'll be games and activities and everything you can do. If you're a crafter, there'll be many activities to that. Battling, there'll be multiple dimensions, playstyles and everything else. And just generally, I'm going to try and make this game one of those ones where it doesn't restrict you because you're not a mage. Or there will be sort of consequences, like if you're a mage and you're trying to use a gun to start off with, you will probably be pretty bad at it because you've had no gun training. Whereas if you are a sort of fighter, you might be good with a sword, but you might be terrible at magic. It's going to be like real life. So if instead of having crafting a ton of fish, you can, and then suddenly you do a cake, you might mess up that cake. So, because it's like real life, you can't be world-renowned chef and then without knowledge of having done cakes or whatever. So I'll leave that, and hopefully I've not talked too long. Okay, see you later. Bye.